Welcome, 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 my beautiful brothers and sisters, my beautiful wife, Maheen. Welcome to those of you watching on DVD and listening on CD. I'm extremely grateful to be here with you today and very excited about what we're going to be talking about and demonstrating. And it's your presence that generates my inspiration, my energy, comes from the privilege and the honor of serving you. Today's topic is power training. We're talking about not only physical power, we're talking about mental power, moral power, and personal power. And this knowledge, some of this knowledge will be new to many of you. Some of it will be simply a reminder of what you already know. And this knowledge can be used for good or it can be used for evil. So part of the power training program, and to be part of a number of certifications, we have a number of certification programs including board certified power trainers, a new category, in addition to board certified personal trainers and board certified health trainers, board certified nutritionists. We've expanded the field of fitness. We're revolutionizing it. And you're here to witness the first lecture for power trainers. Now, in gaining this knowledge, there's a very important responsibility that the knowledge be used properly. I'm going to read to you the pledge of the power trainer. For those of you who are about to receive this knowledge, and for those of you who are about to be reminded of what you already know, I'm going to ask you in a minute to raise your hand and repeat after me, but first I'm going to read it to you, then we're going to do it together. I pledge, by all that is sacred to me, that I will never use my knowledge for unjust causes, and that I will use my strength and power for only good and constructive purposes. Thus, we have the moral and spiritual foundation for the entire program. I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. Raise your right hand, please. I pledge, by all that is sacred to me, that I will never use my knowledge for unjust causes, and that I will use my strength and power for only good and constructive purposes. Welcome. That's the spiritual, moral foundation of what we're doing. Now, we'll talk about the physical power, mental power, personal power, spiritual power. Now, in terms of physical power, you want to have compound movements, and I'll demonstrate those for you. They include the bench press, because you're involving multiple muscles and tendons and joints. It involves rows, bent over rows. We could also do deadlifts or T-bar rows, but today we're going to do rows. And the squat, which then gets the legs, the power of the legs. So these are the three basic aspects to the physical power. Everything else is dressing. You can do curls, do tricep extensions, many kind of exercises we can do, which I'll demonstrate, but that's then for the looks. Now, in our power training program, we're not only interested in the physical power, but we're also interested in looking good. You have many people, for instance, power lifters, who have huge bellies, and they're very powerful, and I have all the respect in the world for them, but many are not healthy. So for our power training, it's not only power, it's also to have the appearance and health. Many power lifters get enlarged hearts and create many health problems. Of course, we're talking drug-free power training, strictly drug-free. And today's lesson is going to center on initiating beginners into it. People who either don't know much about it or have forgotten or starting over again. Now, the important aspect, crucial, to any form of training is staying with it. You have so many people start up, they do it, they lose it. You see them then 20 years later, they're fat and out of shape, and you say, well, what happened? So, well, I got busy.